Yo, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Clutch, and I'm here, as always, with the one, the only, the Gamers Lab. So yesterday, I released a video about a defensive play that you could use because of the fact that the patch just came out and you guys might have been looking for some heat. If you didn't get a chance to check that out, go look at my last broadcast right before this one. It'll be 3-4 odd and show you guys a little bit of heat you can use to mix up since the patch came out, or some heat that still works. Today, I'm going to look at the offensive side of the ball. Now, one of the things that I figured that we were going to have a huge problem with, or not necessarily a problem, but we were going to start seeing a trend of again, because there is no more, community heat, that people are going to start running a lot of the two-man under again. So we were going to be finding ourselves fighting that two-man under war. So in this video, what I want to do is actually show you guys a way to counteract the two-man under cheese that is going to start ravaging Madden in the upcoming days and weeks. So I'm going to bring you guys a bunch of tips on ways you can beat man coverage, specifically the two-man under press. Now the first thing I'm going to talk about is just straight up hot routes. These are plays that you can do and routes that you can do no matter what to get open. No matter what play you call, you can hot route these routes and get your receivers open. The first one, a lot of people overlook it, but it's really simple. It's just the quick hitch route. So you just hot audible, hit the receiver you want to pick in R2. Now another good thing to do, for example, you see I did this to Larry Fitzgerald. Another good thing that you might want to try is to do what's called smart routing. You hit R1, you'll see that what'll happen is he'll actually run to wherever the first down is. So if the first down's 10 yards deep, he'll go 10. If it's 3, he'll go 3. Whatever it is. Note that with the quick hitch, they'll actually, their play art will be in front of the first down mark if it's a real game, but they will actually run to the first down. So we'll go ahead and snap the ball here, and the big thing is that you don't get pressed. Now what I like to do is hold L2 so you pass lead down, but as you can see, he gets lots of separation. That is against Darrelle Revis, who is the best man corner in the game, and he got separation and made the pass. I like to hold L2, like I said, so it's a pass lead down. He throws the ball at the ground where only your receiver can catch it. Now, the next route that I want to talk about that a lot of people use is the drag. Now, if you guys have seen any of my other offensive videos, you'll know I'm a huge fan of motion. So in this formation, I can motion any receiver I want out, but the outside receivers are already off the line of scrimmage, which means I can motion them at any point during their motion. So the reason why I like to use this is I only motion them out a few steps, and then I like to use the drag route with the motion to get increased separation. So what you'll see here, I'm just going to run the drag regular. And Larry Fitzgerald's a lot slower than Darrelle Revis. So we'll go ahead and snap the ball. He might get a little bit separation, not really. But if you have a fast wide receiver, then you might do a better job. For example, I'm sure John Brown was probably open on that play. But what I want to show you guys is if you actually utilize the motion, they'll get a lot better separation. So Larry Fitzgerald, I'm just going to motion him out a few steps. What you'll see is he'll kind of stop, and then he'll cut back across the middle of the field. You get way more separation, and you can actually turn it up from there. So don't be afraid to use the motion to beat zone coverage. Another thing you can do is also a slant. So this time we'll go to Brown on the right. We'll put Brown on a slant. So we'll go ahead and motion Brown out. Let him take 1 or 2 steps, snap the ball, and as you can see, he gets great separation. Now, the only thing you need to be careful of in that instance, and a lot of times in two-man under, there will be a middle linebacker, so if you try to throw the slant quickly, he'll come down and either try to get an interception or at least smack your wide receiver. You don't want that. So you got to wait for him to get past that middle guy, or if the guy's lurking and he's following your slant, then just don't throw it. Just hit another route going in the other direction. And then some other things that you can do other than just other than just hot routes, or if you're looking for specific plays, right? So in this play right here, we have Floyd, who's on a C route. This route's good because it's automatically unbumpable, and it's a great way to beat man. As you see, as soon as he cuts out, he gets wide open down the field, and you can throw an easy pass. I know that a lot of you might already know this, but we're just kind of doing it as a refresher to make sure you guys keep it in your back of your mind that you can always use C routes to beat man coverage. So far we talked about the hitch, we talked about the drag, especially with the motion, a slant also with the motion, and then we talked about stock routes like C routes. One more thing that I will encourage you guys to do before I end the video is go through your playbook and look for look for plays where they beat man off man coverage and figure out how you can put that person into a motion, especially if they're off the line of scrimmage, in order to get better separation against the press. So for example, quick outs. I talked about this in one of my earlier videos, but quick outs are a great way to beat man coverage. The only problem is when they get pressed, it kind of messes them up and they don't get as good separation. Now, on first glance you would think, oh, this play sucks at beating man coverage when they press. But if you just do a simple motion, so I'll call the play again. If you do a simple motion, let him take 1 or 2 steps, so then he does not get pressed. Now when he cuts outside, he gets good separation and beats the man coverage. That's in my playbook. I use the Saints. So go through your playbook, look for those type of plays. Quick outs, corners, anything where the person is off of the line of scrimmage and doing a quick cut either to the inside or outside will be a great way when you utilize the motion as well to beat man coverage. So, like I said, that pretty much covers it. Good luck out there in the 2-man under war, and I hope you guys fare well. Thanks for checking out the video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, especially if you guys have any other ways that you think you like to do to beat man coverage. Be sure to post them in the comment section below. Let's share with each other and make the Gamers Lab community great. As always, it's Mr. Clutch. I'm out.